The rosters, of course. Yeah.
Select the team
Ow.
you want to join.
Fuck.
Start your season
Ow.
with recommended
Shit,
settings.
that
If you wish to change roles
Ow.
or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Fuck. Coach.
MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning.
708.
Installing your game plan.
Okay, let's go.
I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me.
I know what.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard.
An offensive and defensive game plan has been pre-selected based on your weekly opponent. Each week you can focus train. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start.
Christian. Okay, we're not gonna wanna have that much. Yeah, we're gonna wanna probably run powers. And then for the pass defense, I would say run defense. Run zone blitz. Focus training, yeah. Yeah, do those too. Woo. Woo. Hey! I don't want a ball. Man, grab an airsoft gun. Hey, I'm gonna put it to my head. Yeah. Okay, bye. Here we go. We gotta win the Super Bowl. I was running to my home, so they. Of course, Khalil Mack breaks off the block. That's just Khalil Mack. Nobody picked up my block. I was just in the backfield. And there comes Tripathon. So no matter who I came with, we got that. Fuck. Okay. Where the hell? I see that, but like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. Am I supposed to be covering or am I supposed to be blitzing? I'm confused. Okay. I might have to redo this. I don't know. Am I supposed to? I thought I was supposed to blitz. And then we left them wide open. Because that dumbass fucking converted where I convert. Fuck it. I suck at these. Yes. Khalil Mack. Yeah. At least we prevented it. Okay. At least the offense gets a little bit of practice too.
You know what really gets me excited?
Elias can't though. Please don't worry, give me so loud. I've never seen this not a day in my life. No, it's not all day in my side. We die.
This is the player card. Here you
Cool.
can see your player's strengths and
Upgrade their worst ability. Agile pass protector. Yeah, no, how? Nah, because he's already really good at that. I got to lose, but it's all on the line. What you gonna do? Oh.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking. No hesitation.
Yeah, we want to kick with
Don't try
Glenn.
my patience. I'm a boy. 1 foot is set, boy, till there's nothing left.
First game of the season, we gotta go color rush.
Footsteps coming, 'cause we coming for the check.
Week 7 and week 8. So here are the times I always go color rush. So color rush is always on a primetime day, like primetime. First preseason game. So it's first preseason game, first regular season game. Any prime times, the NFC division if we make it, and then the Super Bowl if we make it. Those are the only time, and the Pro Bowl. Or not the Pro Bowl, because
first opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002.
But
There's
that's
a look inside
everything.
venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
That I would
Tonight,
wear
it's a
that. And then
preseason
week
matchup
7 and
between
week
the
8,
Carolina Panthers
I wear this
and the
cool,
Chicago
like,
Bears.
secret, I guess you could
And
call
he'll
it a
get
secret
up to
uniform.
about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Cam Newton getting
like an
set
alternate.
to go with this Panthers offense
What
here
is
for the
that
first
weekly
time.
game?
Cam coming off surgery
Cool,
on his
never
shoulder
show
in
me
the
the weekly
offseason.
games. I don't really give a
Caused him
shit.
to miss the final couple of
Okay.
games of the regular season last year. A disappointing end
Yeah.
that saw the
Let's run it
Panthers
under
lose the
smoke.
last 6 of his starts after a 6-2 first half of the season. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Complete out to Samuel
shit.
on the quick throw. That goes for a gain of 31.
Okay. I missed that first tackle.
It's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively on
nickel
the very
blitz.
first snap of the game.
Okay, so we got Khalil Mack crashing in.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Here's Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete.
I can tell you one thing. We've picked a really good thing to practice on. Zone blitz. We got people crashing in. Okay. Let's run a cover. Let's run a man cover one.
On back-to-back throws to start the game.
Because I feel like they're gonna like fake PA. Nope, they didn't even PA.
He's going to be their #1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
Tried to hit stick him to make him fumble. The minute he fumbles, then we get the ball.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says it's just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was 4th among all NFL quarterbacks.
Aw, come on. Caffrey. Oh shit, that's Olsen. I thought that was Caffrey. I saw a white dude.
Take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Okay.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown to kick it away.
From the middle. Okay, let's see what Patterson got.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the
5 yards. Want to start off with a basic inside zone split towards Luke Kuechly
at their own 20-yard line. They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen.
Tariq Cohen didn't get that many yards. 5 yards. Because I tried to stay behind my blockers.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
Okay, let's go.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Quick throw here caught by Gabriel.
He's gone. But who's the flag on?
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Offense.
What was it?
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
Come on, get the pass off. Okay, fine. Pump this shit.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed.
Don't hit Chris McCaffrey like that. Hit stick his ass. Make him fumble.
And the Panthers will take
Big nickel. SS Blitz. This is exactly what I want to run.
As they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
And that's why we run those blitzes, so we have someone
coming. And the offensive starters for the Panthers.
You always want someone coming in off the middle.
Because we missed out talking about these guys on the opening drive because they were in the end zone before we had a chance to even say anything. But let's keep an eye on these wideouts. QB already has 1 touchdown pass. You know he's looking for a few more before this one's over. Those wideouts are getting plenty of opportunities to try and score again.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
I have a feeling they're either going to hand off to Christian that way, to the left, or they're gonna throw it. Okay, now they might hand it off to the right.
On first
Nope,
down,
left.
this is McCaffrey.
Knew it.
And the lane
I
closes
called
up
it.
quickly as
I
he'll
said
get
they were
about
gonna
3
hand it off to
down
the
the
left because
38.
there were all those guys over there ready to take the handoff
Defensively for
and
the
open that hole.
Bears.
Ha-ha, Clinton Dix
Luckily,
attracted a
we're
lot of
gonna-
attention when he was about to enter the NFL
got
for his
two running
ability
backs.
to play the football in the air. He's actually shown
Two
that
wide
he can
receivers,
tackle
one
pretty
tight
well
end.
in the league, too.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring
That's one
up
that
the third down.
WS.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. From the gun, here's Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey.
Okay, so they're either gonna kick a field goal or they're gonna.
And obviously that's
Yeah,
well
they're
short
gonna
of
kick a field. I
first.
figured they were gonna kick a field goal.
Gardner, I think that
I don't know why they
completion
would
takes
punt.
the definition of dink and dunk to a
I'm at
different
40
level,
yards on.
doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Hey, they missed a field goal. I'm not mad.
Wide to the left from distance.
That's a field goal. I'm not
It's
mad.
good, and this score will stay right where it is. Remember last year,
on this
week
play?
5,
'Cause this
Gano
play
was good
usually
from
gets me mega
63
yards.
away to beat the Giants on the final play. This not as critical of a kick or as long, but also not as successful.
Come on,
Exactly
you couldn't cut
right
across
about
the
that. I
middle.
was fortunate enough
You
to
got
be
caught
on
up with that
the call for
cornerback.
that game, you know, and me and my
Let's
crew
try this
could
lead
see
read
it.
option,
When
see
he
how this
lined
goes.
up, we thought,
Try to run through
that's
this
a
here around the
long
end.
way. We know he's got a big leg, and then he hammered it. Probably would have been good up to about 70 yards. And after the game, the head coach Ron
I had to
Rivera
hammer
told
it
the
right down the
media
middle. If I didn't, I
that
was
the special teams
screwed.
coach had told him, hey, he's good up to 65, coach. And each game, that's what the special teams coach does. Evaluates the distance, lets the head coach know.
Yeah, no doubt he's got the leg, but this put it through.
On the jet sweep.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
They're going to try the jet sweep on
What
third
the
and long.
fuck?
And that one covered beautifully.
We're going for it. We're going.
After 1, 7-0.
I'm doing that.
On EA Sports.
PA deep cross. We're going for it. Patterson, you better catch this shit.
4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now, meanwhile,
What the hell? Where were you throwing? You weren't even in pressure. You had enough blockers around you where no one was going to break through the line. How are you doing?
Excellent field position. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters. With
Seven
glitter.
and
Seven
it's 7
underscore. I mean,
zip.
that's the definition of
7
aggressive.
to
Yeah,
6,
you can almost hear
second
the
quarter.
cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind
Around
him.
the 10
and he
They're probably
listened
going to
to
score
it.
it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Okay, shit.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers
From that little
widen their
block.
lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback and throw it to them.
14-0,
fails.
yep.
Not at all.
Okay.
This guy can make plays, and that's exactly
See
what
what
he just
my
did.
team can do.
For a touchdown. Scoring
I don't even know who's receiving it. Is it still Patterson or is it someone different?
Scores to cap it off.
Nope, it's Scarine.
This one fielded at the
I don't
5.
even know who that is.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Some of the fans here
From
don't
PAF
seem too
slide.
happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
On 2nd and 10, Daniel. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I hate running PAs against the Carolina because they always blitz.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong
Yeah,
safety.
that's right,
When I was in college, we often called that a
Hopefully we
lightning
can
blitz.
hit Patterson across the middle.
3rd and long, it's Daniel. And that'll be in.
Pass interference!
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
25-yard line, not bad.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Yeah, they have had success on the ground, really as a team, doing well
Am I
carrying the
dropping? Just
football.
drop back?
So maybe a little less pressure on his shoulders as the quarterback.
Any pressure he's carrying right now, that's
Yeah.
self-inflicted, right? He's taking it
I mean,
on. He
no,
doesn't
but
need
let's go. I don't care, yeah. Keep using
Continue
it.
to do what you just
Oh,
said.
that feels good.
Let everyone else carry the football. That's been effective. Don't have to worry about him throwing the ball in all the situations now. That's got to be a good feeling if he just relaxes and lets it keep coming to him.
Yeah, and relax and enjoy the
Jesus!
lead right now. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
It like bounced on that dude's
Gets
helmet
this
like
one
6
just shy of
times, and
the
then
40, down at the 30
whatever the
now.
hell his name is
Give him
picked it up.
15 there, and the Panthers have a first
That's
down.
not fair.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to White. 14
Dude,
yards, good
I
for a
just need
Panther
to-
first down. This quarterback
I need to
now,
be a middle
4 or
linebacker,
5
right?
since coming on. It's 1st and 10.
Drop into coverage.
Allen to throw once more. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup
Same
on the
3
last
plays.
completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 13 yards.
I'm trying to
first
just
down,
hit these
Panthers.
dudes. Hit stick them so they fumble the ball.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right
This
now.
ball.
Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down to the tight end.
They go play action here on 1st down. Allen hit. He lost the football.
They got 1 yard.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able
Their
to
quarterback. Not bad.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Switch.
Now it's the backup Greer. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Kick a field goal and miss,
There on the
please.
8th play of the drive.
We need the ball really quick.
And for the 2nd time tonight,
We
this
need the
field
ball.
goal unit comes out
So
here.
we can get a
2
touchdown.
minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
made it.
And the 10-year vet
Just dropped it in
knocks
there.
to the goalpost, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
Okay,
So
we
he
need
gets a
2
shot at
touchdowns.
atoning for the earlier miss.
So I
here
need
in
to
the
get
first
1
half,
touchdown
and
here, get the ball back, and then get another
What
one.
a relief for him, don't you
Let's
think?
get a
Because
return.
how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Chase Daniel, I just need you to hit Patterson across the middle. If you do that, Patterson's probably gone. If you hit Patterson across the middle, he's gone.
No, but
You hit him.
oh, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
Well, he's not gone.
Already, you've done
That's
nothing
all I needed was
offensively.
Patterson across the
Nothing on
middle, though.
scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just
From
called it
slant?
desperation time. I think
So,
you did.
Wims
Let's face
has a
it,
chance to get
you
the ball, but I
mentioned
might
this to me
get
at a
it.
break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on
Fucking
their toes
Wims.
and
Okay,
start
stop the
punching
clock, so I'm
instead
not
of retreating to use
really
boxing
mad,
it
but
out.
I'm still mad that
Throwing
dropped
on
that ball.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, let's see what we got now. 3rd and 18. I guess I'll run down. I guess I'll run the deep cross. Ooh! Unless they drop into deep zones. They dropped into deep zones.
And the throw there incomplete.
Not only was the call spot
I'm going for it.
how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight.
If there's a time before it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
Yeah, no, I saw
exactly
it.
Right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
Look at Patterson with a juke.
Brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into the 17-point deficit. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go.
Do my franchise right now.
Half. 2 big plays in succession.
Montgomery can get a run here.
What hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and
stop
final
ringing.
timeout. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Daniel.
And our quarterback runs it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Thanks, Gabby.
A 3-yard touchdown.
Yeah, well, you probably didn't scare chase.
They are now on the board here in the 1st half.
I didn't expect it.
The way this one was going,
oh, Donald almost missed that.
Something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
For Redbud, yeah.
Back to our preseason tour.
For at home, no.
Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year?
You're snipping my airsoft gun, baby.
Last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over.
We finally got a touchdown on the board, 2nd quarter.
Have to be played. 30 seconds remain
It's
in this
preseason,
first half
so
as they come up here 1st and 10.
This game doesn't really matter.
They'll
I still
indeed
want to
start
win.
on the ground to run that clock.
Ooh.
And he'll work this
Yes.
back to right around
Run the
line
clock.
of scrimmage and
Run the
surrender
clock.
there. Officially
That's
no
what I
gain
want
up.
you to do. Keep using autoclick. Stop asking me that.
Perfectly designed
On that
blitz
clock.
right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
This is Scarlett on the carry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Boy, rough crowd, no football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. Let's get right back to it. We're set for quarter 3.
Are you straight in
Likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20.
Dude didn't have a mic.
At the 22-yard line.
Run that fake. Yeah, let's run a fake jet.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they don't run that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them and try and create a big play.
No.
Some momentum.
See
Hot
what
route.
they have up
I
their
want
sleeve.
Riley Ridley. I want him on an in route. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Daniel. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Patterson?
This
I know.
offense in desperate need of a
He's our
conversion
best
as they come
runner
up
out
on
here.
3rd
He's like our
down.
best guy out here right now.
From the gun, here's Daniel.
Close.
And oh, look
Yeah.
at that, a diving catch.
Let's go.
Got us with the catch.
Well, partner, when you
Run
ask
Montgomery
anyone other than
in.
your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
I juked in the Q cleat. I jumped in the Q cleat.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
On second and 9, Daniel. And that is
hit it away.
incomplete.
Don't want him with
A
the ball.
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Now Daniel. Open man there.
Let's
Is
go.
Patterson complete.
Thank God.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
First down. What?
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his
Now we're just
body
getting
to
mega
keep the
yards
defender
because they keep trying to run a man.
and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Which one?
Daniel now.
Yeah.
5 straight completions here. This
The
second
Browns, and
half.
I was.
First and
I
10.
wanted to watch the Cardinals game, but I couldn't.
Throwing again is Daniel.
No.
Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And down inside the
Yeah, the 68-yard field goal.
That is
66.
now 19-yard
Papa told me
gains
about it
on
too.
back-to-back plays.
You know, did you see that field goal return or not field? Yeah, field goal return. Jaguars.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10.
I'm trying to do what the Bears didn't do today. Win.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and
I watched
6.
them. I mean, she was watching a little bit with
That's
me.
complete to the
Because
tight end.
she got like these new earbuds, the
And he's gonna be
Raycons,
brought down just shy of the
and
5 at the
they wouldn't
6.
work, so she watched a little bit until they like
Probably a couple
turned
of
on.
yards up third down.
Then she just went back to watching whatever.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes,
Murder
you're able to
mysteries,
hit a receiver in
stuff like
stride,
that.
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Kicker
They may
flip
be
pass.
snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defense.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Cornell.
They're on the 5-yard line, yes. Now we blitz for the safety.
The football back.
Now we go full blitz.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there.
Go,
He should know
go
better than to make a
snot
throw
with the
like this.
pass.
This is definitely not his
Go
best ball.
3-4,
And I think he
go
knew this was
storm
trouble
for it.
the second it was leaving his hand.
Check, check. Hey, pick it up.
Not like
defense. Let's
everyone's
go.
blitzing. Cover 20. Ooh. Trying to run it right up the middle with the quarterback.
And taken down. No gain there as
I expected them to do something.
Second down.
What now?
Now Scarlett. And he is going to
Met him behind the line.
behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there.
Third and
minus
12?
2 yards, brings up third down.
Dude, you're better off just like
Situation here, third and
getting
10,
out.
Back near your own goal line.
Just stop.
I would be
Just punt
very
it.
hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just. Oh, and he's not
Safety!
gonna make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be
A safety, bro.
They're going to have some space here on the free kick.
You're exactly right about that. They just wish that they could have the free kick and not give up the 2 points.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready, ready. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. 4. And watch that. 5.
Now Daniel on first down. And this will be incomplete.
Whacked it out of his
Physical
hands.
play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly
They open
has
up
been
the hole.
contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
At this stage of the game, the
95
run
might,
pass
yeah,
numbers
put it
are
through.
back because most of the yardage
through
has
that
come
5
through the
hole.
air. But in a sense, that just
Block.
sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They blocked.
And 3 yards there takes them to the
Something that they
45.
never do.
They try to
From a
quick hit her
strong
inside,
curl.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping
win.
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally
Run this guy.
and open up a crease that they can run through.
Yeah.
Happen on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Ooh, Hughley with the tackle. Damn.
That one
Yeah.
a first down pickup of 8.
Oh,
back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On first down, Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hey, Haywood!
They fake the give. Daniel. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Javon Wims, the intended target, and it's third down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could pop.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
17-9.
Take over at the 34-yard line.
Not scary at all.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corner.
I missed the tackle. I came in running high, and then I missed it.
Wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver
let's run the wheels. Let's run an edge blitz because I want to get into the backfield.
There, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
We ran the wrong
He puts
play.
his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Overstorm bridge.
A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. They'll run it with Scarlett. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Scarlett. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like
3rd
a
and 8.
lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. They turn to Scarlett again, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And then I fucked their kicker up.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Field goal too.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now a give here to Scarlett. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break at the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown assault. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face.
24 to
and
9.
you got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't get everything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Trying to juke one guy out, didn't work. In the middle road, I had to get another guy.
So now the Bears
let's hope this works.
down on the scoreboard.
Patterson's
factor. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield.
I didn't care about the clock. I'm just going to let it keep ticking.
Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that. Laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's game.
Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past
Offside.
the 50.
Defense.
Yep.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
A penalty is
Well, it leads me to
declined.
one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down.
11
there, but it's
seconds
incomplete.
left. Or else the interception.
An incomplete pass on 1st down.
Yeah,
that
they
leads
won.
to a 2nd and 10.
Good game.
And they give this time to the tailback. And some room to work. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing
They got
over
6
out of
seconds
bounds.
left.
It's
All
a
they need to
Carolina
do is
1st
just
down on a gain of 16.
say bye. We just gotta either get a fumble recovery.
He can't hang. He's not going to get mine.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Fumble recovery, or
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
hey Siri,
So this one is
look up on
over.
Safari.
A victory for
How do
Carolina.
you-
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
hey Siri,
Wants to pitch a shutout for the entire
look up on
game,
Safari.
but when
How do you
throw
celebrate while running in a touchdown on
That
Madden
tells
20?
everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way
Not
that you
Madden
close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
L2, R2, and X. And L2 and square to dive into there and have like a celebration as you dive in. I'll be right back. I'm about to go get a drink.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not. The stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jaws. I'm not a guard. Go hard with the squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, another loss. GPS, another loss. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, clarity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice.
Oh, we got A-Rapp.
Development trait. Super. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player has and what effects they have in game.
Well, I do want to see his ratings though, or his abilities. Corner roll.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your fifth friend. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey,
Jesus, I swear, bro.
She wanted like me 'cause I like she can count on him.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Who's out? Is Andrew Luck in? Oh, I can sign Andrew Luck. Probably. I'm gonna sign Andrew Luck.
This player has his
How much does he want? He wants 17. Yeah. I want him. What's he gonna do?
Once you're ready, go ahead and select advanced
Okay, hold up.
to get to your next game.
Something I want to look at. Trade center. Oh, great position. I know I can do this. He tackle. Nah, I don't want to trade. Trade block. Manual trade. Fuck. Come on, James Winston. I can see Daniel. And you guys need a left back. He sucks ass. Doesn't need a right guard. So like I want a right guard position. Another bad player. Doesn't need a full safety. I'll give you McManus. Where you go with that? Those two guys. And a D tackle. I hate this. Fuck that. I've good enough quarterbacks. Let's go. We signed Andrew Luck. He's a good quarterback. Trubisky's our backup. Trubisky isn't too bad. I think with a little guidance, he could be a difference maker for our line. Let me show him the ropes. Pass blocking. Now power pass blocking just because most people use power. And then okay, so let's see. Saquon Barkley and Leonard Williams. Okay, cover 2 man doesn't sound bad. Yeah, those inside runs, I want that. And then for this, who's right end? So, yeah, I think we're gonna go for not a deep pass, just short pass, not running, because that runs right there. Yeah, like slants, short little slant. And hit someone on a slant route, that'll work. Because that slant, if he's blitzing in, he's an end, so he's going to be blitzing in and covering. So we want to get rid of the ball. And then they don't have too good of like middle linebackers, so good. And then for that Saquon Barkley, I want those inside runs, because I know they like to do that. Okay, it doesn't work. I want to throw to my flat. You got these two guys right there. Why would I throw to my flat when I could throw to my slant? Makes no sense. A-Rob! Fuck. Should have threw to my flat. Yes, throw to the flat. That's flat. It's just past completion, so hit that guy. I came in trying to fill that gap. Let's see again. How am I I supposed to get through the A gap when I get someone blocking it? I cannot get through the A gap. You have my 2 yards. So what? Hit stick him. Cohen fell. How is... Can you get a first down? Yep. Get the hero. Time to put in the base back. Okay, let's run it how they run it, like how my defense works in real life. Ooh, fuck. That's really how my defense be in real life. Middle linebacker blitzes, misses the tackle. Big, shaking your dick. See, who we got? Leonard Floyd and Bilo Nicholas. I'm not sure if that was a good thing to run them on, to like do the defense on, but I prefer if they stop Saquon Barkley. And if Saquon Barkley on the touch. Get kicked. Going big. And right for me on the clip. That's been knocking at me because I'm trying to bring the face through. Tomorrow at around 2, I'll probably stream some more of this.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason. All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium for New Jersey. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Chicago Bears. I'll probably
stream at night too, like not at night, but in the morning. I'll start up a stream at 6 o'clock. This is SS Blitz.
Push him back. Push him back.
On 1st and 10, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately,
they were trying.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Saquon Barkley, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Okay, watch him hand it off.
Back to you. Back to you.
At the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run with Barkley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I have no idea
It's a
who
giant
number
1st
23
down
is. That
on
Kyle
a gain of
Fuller?
16.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop his shoulder on
That
you.
Kyle Fuller?
That elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turn him loose.
Throwing Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Saquon. You the nasty
After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He completes.
Should have played that, bro.
And he gets
Yes!
inside the 10
Injured tape. Hell yeah, that's what I want to happen. Injured tape.
Now Jones operating from the gun. Catch made by Slayton. That's good for a gain of 6.
Tried to play it. If you didn't catch that, I tried to play it. I missed.
Now Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's
Yeah, bunch of covers.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal
I knew they were
very disappointing. But
and he's got it.
Dude,
Touchdown.
you're
Giants.
just standing there not covering. You're going. Like, what are you doing? You're just standing there.
And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
Yeah, it becomes tough for that defense.
Almost had a kick return, bro.
We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. So here come the Bears under 2nd-year coach Matt Nagy.
Almost had a
They'll
kick
be led
return
out
and then
by
I
their
got
quarterback, the
tackled.
Stanford man.
Dude, I should have had a kick return. I should have cut to the
About
right
Andrew Luck's game,
so he couldn't
but I
get
also love his
me.
worldliness. Some of his formative years were spent growing up outside of the United States. I think that's helped him when he came
Andrew
back,
Luck
because
with
now
a nice
he's seen
pass.
the world. I think that helped him mature a little bit as well.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I know Andrew Luck can't run for shit, but I just want to see how
Here's
fast
1st and 10.
I haven't ran with him in a long. Ooh, he's actually not that bad.
He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. 14 yards
Tried
in
to
a
slide.
Chicago 1st down.
That's good. He's not bad at running, so at least I know that now. Now I know if it's horrible, it's a horrible situation. I can scramble out of the
pocket. It
pocket.
has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of
Let's
gains
run
you
the
can
ball.
get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Wasn't that flanker?
It'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
I'm Gabriel on a slam.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit
We
more
want
than
the
they
whole
did in week
touchdown.
1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed.
And that's why we went for it right there.
Easy in and out of
10 yards on the play.
mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Run it
Some
to the
collective
right.
exhales over there on the sideline.
Watch the end
Pick up
crash.
through the air on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the
Yes!
9.
Yes!
So a loss of 5, and it'll be
That gives us
2nd
enough
down.
room to run a slant play.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to
Gives
know,
us enough room.
defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB,
And he's got his man.
Just
That's
like that.
Robinson. Touchdown Bears. A 9-yard
We should have had that
touchdown
kick
there.
return,
As
though.
His guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
But
you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down.
Oh, wait, that's Daniel Jones.
These two teams all tied after one.
Who is throwing?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the
Jones,
33.
like...
Now it's Barkley.
Ooh.
And to the 42-yard
Saquon Barkley
line
came
here.
in with a
Brought
young
down
run.
there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right
Now we're
there.
going to over Storm Brave.
Keeping the sticks moving forward.
Max going to come around.
If you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like
Fuck.
that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he's going to be taken
thought
down
they
right
snapped
at the
it.
line.
Defense.
Thought they snapped it. Oh, they
And that
first
one was
is
relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. He'll complete this thing.
Okay, I'm going to just start covering.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I'm going to start playing in the covering.
Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. On the run, it's Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Start playing people that cover
yards, good for a
so I can
giant
cover
first
up
down.
and steal that
They're
ball
making
from
it
him.
look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Then Latimer's got it. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Cody Latimer ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Open another big hole for me so I can run Patterson through that hole. I want Patterson to run straight down the middle again and go through a hole and get that. This time I want a power return.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
He deserves it. Okay, well,
got
2 extra yards.
Here for his trouble as he'll bring this
I had to run. I was just camping behind them. I didn't want to get into a bunch of trouble.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
I hold R as soon as the ball, I can just run outside. Whenever I run a jet sweep, that's always an outside play. You never want to cut it up. Unless you're knocked the other way and you like, unless someone hits you, you turn around, run the other way, and then there's some hole that you can run through. That's the only other time that I cut a jet sweep.
Now on 2nd and 13, Luck, and this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I usually just bullet pass it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Robinson with a big catch. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Let's go.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck.
Let's do this again.
I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket, strong and stout.
And
let's
let it
face it,
crack.
the money,
Yes!
that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. To throw is Lock. It's a short one here.
Hit him with that, like, whoo.
Down he
Hit him with
goes
that
at the
juice.
23, a pickup of 4.
Little itty bitty juice.
That throw good for 4.
Oh, Andrew Luck's coming back to Montgomery.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run. Montgomery.
Last stop. Last stop.
35.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants.
Robinson
Here
runs
on
this.
3rd.
Here we go again.
No one can stop him.
From the gun, here's Locke. And
Ah.
it will be incomplete.
We're going
More
for it.
problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Fuck.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
I'm gonna go big dime.
The Bears tried it on 4th
cover
down,
6.
unable to convert. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Gets this one out in a hurry to Latimer. And they'll bring
Hit
him down
stick him
at the
so
27-yard
so
line.
hard that he dropped the ball.
It's 2nd down.
Make him fumble, and then once he fumbles,
14-7.
pick up that ball and run it in. That's what you do.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Should have covered him.
Way in.
21-7.
Touchdown, New York.
Fuck.
Russell
What time is it?
73 yards.
152.
And the Giants strike
Yeah,
quickly
fucking
here for 6
hand.
points. And correct me if I'm wrong.
I had a blanket that I rolled up on my hand.
Wasn't it?
No, there's no.
And it wouldn't get off.
Got it down pat, and I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9.
He better run it in.
All the way into the end
Better
zone
run a
for
kick return.
touchdown.
Patterson, run the kick return.
This is fielded
Go.
at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all
Make sure I wasn't about to lose yards.
And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through.
Make sure I at least didn't lose yards when I ran out of count.
And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not.
I just realized we're on our 31-yard line, and he didn't catch that.
The Giants are going to take over in great field position.
You better hit
the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley.
Don't let Barkley get any yards. Don't let Barkley get any yards.
Nice job by that defensive front there.
Barkley,
I hate it. Well played, I must say.
He got injured a couple years ago, and I had him on my fantasy team, and it really pissed me off. So let's injure him.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. This is caught.
He was on him.
And he will take it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 30 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones.
We need a kicker turn.
If you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here.
Of course, Adam freaking got in my way.
24-yard line.
Trying to follow him, but he's slow as hell.
Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense.
Allen Robinson.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will
stop the clock. Why does it stop the clock?
You're trailing,
you're trying to get points late in the half.
I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the up. Touchdown!
Another point.
Giants!
I suck ass. 35-7. Now we really need a return here, Patterson. We're not having a game.
By sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now
we're not having a game.
Performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time.
Move!
You fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just
Adam Shaheen, what are you fucking doing?
About the 25, call it the 24-yard.
We got him on that play. That we got the interception on.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next
Robinson
drive.
has to catch
Under
it.
a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out
we needed you to
bit
catch
before the
it
half
and
runs out. Let's go make some
break
plays.
off.
They'll fake it. Now Lock. He finds Robinson.
Of
he's
course.
going to get this all the way down inside the
Just
35.
the safety back for waiting
Now
for.
the Bears going to use the second of
Nothing
their
to do.
timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. It's Lock. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now Luck, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel in the final seconds of the first half. Then the Bears cut into that lead. Point after, right down the middle.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Nope. We run a cover 9.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over.
35-14. And here comes Skrine.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This is taken at its full. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
It's from 30-yard line.
So here's the Bears offense.
And now we got Trubisky out. So now this play is even better because Trubisky is either the same or as fast.
Kick-started for them. And you know,
I think we got a yard.
Discussed
no, we went
they
back.
were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever they...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Oh, I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of the guy.
He pushed them out of bounds, thank God. Even though he tried to hit the gun and missed the tackle, he could have ran.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Manning now on first down. And this is Latimer, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Go hit Manning and make him fucking
first down.
All Manning's gonna do is really throw.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 26-yard
on 2nd and 12, Manning. That one caught by Ellison. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I want a blitz right now.
Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Remember with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season, 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234,
cross.
he can
but send Wims on a slant route. Then Trubisky will hit him on the slant.
At their own 26. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That guy's wide open.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That is wide open, Andy.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first
Going
down.
inside zone split with Montgomery.
To start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
No, it's an iPhone. Or is it in gun? fuck is it? Go read option.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Same play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He can run for it, and he will. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I deserve that.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
Another throw on second down.
This is my favorite play, quick start. The easiest way to get it off. The easiest play to run is the fastest way to get the ball off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Let's fake the jet sweep into his zone.
But that one gets him a 1st and 10 here.
Get everybody moving.
Now Montgomery.
Moving. We're grooving and we're getting tackled in the backfield.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real
We're playing like the Bears were today.
Runs, but the best
we don't even have Justin Fields.
They put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed.
Dude, you gotta catch the ball.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to, and it's third down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind.
Okay, this time I'm actually going to kick it.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going to why they said that. I have no idea.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He finds an opening past the 40.
That's what I get for trying to hit stick.
The 20, 10.
That's what I get for trying to hit stick.
And touchdown, New York.
Fuck New York, bro.
75 yards.
Block this ball.
Giants are able to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Dude, I'm so used to playing online head-to-head, being able to, like, online head-to-head.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk.
I'm just gonna sim this and go play some online games. Yeah, I'm just gonna sim this and go play some online. I know we're not winning if I sim it, so we lost. Yep. 48 to 24.
It's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on them.